Hello everyone. Today we will learn about the be verb. So all of you must be thinking, what is the be verb? But if I tell you what the be verb is, you will all know what I am talking about. Okay, so let's continue with the lesson today. Our objective today in the class is we will be able to know about the different forms of the linking verb be and how to use them in present tense, past tense, and in the questions. So from our previous lesson, we already know that a present tense is an action we do every day or normally. A past tense where the action has already completed. Before we go into our lesson, let us recap a little bit about the person verb table, what we learned in our previous class. So this is the person verb table in the present tense for the verb eat. What is the first person? First person is I or we. Second person, you or the plural you. Third person is anyone who is not the first person or the second person. So this can be he, she, it. It can be a name. It can be a person. It can be a thing. So anything which is not a first person or a second person. So how do we use the verb eat for different persons? I eat, you eat, he eats, she eats, it eats. We eat, you eat, they eat. What we also learned is for the third person singular, we add an S to the verb in the present tense. Let's look at the table in the past tense. So the past tense of eat is ate. And how does the table look like for the verb ate? It is the same for all persons. I ate, you ate, he ate, she ate, it ate. We ate, you ate, they ate. We also learned about the present tense, past tense and the past participle table, which we have to study every day so that we can remember all our past tenses. I hope all of you are studying that list. Okay, so in these examples, can you identify the verbs? We know that a verb tells us what action is being done. I am Didi, we were afraid, you are clever. Do we see any action happening here? No, we don't. But we also know that a sentence cannot be formed without a verb. So we do have a verb here. And these are I am, we were, you are. So what do we see here is we have got verbs which are not actions, but they are linking the words. So the verb am is linking I with Didi. The verb were is linking we with afraid, and the verb are is linking you with clever. So let's talk about the verb be. The verb be can be on their own as linking verbs, which we just now saw in the example. Or it can be with other action verbs when that happens, they are known as auxiliary verb. We will learn about auxiliary verbs later. Today we are going to learn only about the linking verbs. So what does the linking verb do? They do not describe an action. So what are actions? Actions are the verbs like eat, go, sit, etc. What do the linking verbs do? They tell us the tense when something is happening, whether it's in the present, whether it's in the past, or whether it is in the future. And it also is used to ask questions. So, what do you think is the verb be? Yes, it is the words that we use every day, is, are, am, etc. These are all different forms of the verb be. Let's look at the person verb table for the verb be. I am, you are, he is, she is, it is. We are, you are, they are. So the verb be has been changed to am, are or is, depending on the person. Let us look at some examples. We will use the verb be in its different forms, and we will be using the word hungry. Try it. I am hungry. You are hungry. It is hungry. We are hungry. You are hungry. They are hungry. So we have got the verb be in its different forms in these examples. This is how the verb be looks in the past tense. So in the present tense it is I am, past tense I was. You are, you were. He is, he was. She is, she was. It is, it was. We are, we were. You are, you were. They are, they were. Let us try some examples. I am busy now. I was busy yesterday. You are busy now. You were busy yesterday. He is busy now. He was busy yesterday. We are busy now. We were busy yesterday. You are busy now. You were busy yesterday. They are busy now. They were busy yesterday. Also notice that in these sentences, even if we did not use the word yesterday, just by the use of the past tense of the verb, we can say that this action has already happened before. It has already been completed. So if I say I am busy, you will know that I am talking about the present. But if I say I was busy, you will also know that I am talking about something which has already happened. So this is how the verb tells us when a thing is happening. This is how the person verb table looks in the past tense. I was, you were, he was, she was, it was. We were, you were, they were. We will practice these in all our classes every day because these are the most important verbs we are going to use. As I said, the be verb can also be used to ask questions. We have got these sentences. So where are the verbs here? I am, you are, he is, we are, they are. So all the linking verbs have been underlined. How do we make them into questions? Can you try? I am hungry. Am I hungry? So the verb comes to the front of the sentence and we put a question mark. Let's try with the next. You are my brother. Are you my brother? He is very clever. Is he very clever? We are good friends. Are we good friends? They are afraid. Are they afraid? So what is the rule we are following? All questions start with the be verb. Let's try some more in the past tense. We have the verbs here underlined. Can you try changing them into questions? Remember, all questions start with the be verb. So let's go. I was hungry. Was I hungry? You were hungry. Were you hungry? He was very clever. Was he very clever? We were good friends. Were we good friends? They were afraid. Were they afraid? So for the present tense and the past tense, we follow the same rules. We only have to remember the verb forms in the present tense and the past tense, which you will remember by more and more practice. So that is it, children. That's all about the lesson today. We will be practicing the be verb every day because, as I said, it is a very important verb and we use them every day. We will try to use them in the present tense, past tense, and also to ask questions. You will have to give a test after this. I will send you the link in the chat. Next day, we will continue learning about a few more very important auxiliary verbs which we use every day. Bye.